Dear love, you're a tricky little thing, aren't you? You seem to make yourself known in the most obvious of places, like wedding speeches, but you also seem to disappear into the background from time to time and make us all wonder where you've got to. Sometimes you dress yourself up in other emotions, frustration, anger, jealousy, and I have to say this is my least favourite version of you. Other times you don't dress up at all, but sit back like an arrogant dinner guest and watch us humans make fools of us ourselves, a bit like you're doing right now. I have to say, when I think of what you'd look like, I think of my mum, whose external beauty is only rivaled by her own heart. And when I think of what you'd sound like, I think of my dad, who speaks to every person, whether they're a CEO or a garbage man, in exactly the same way. I know that you have probably tested my parents over the years, but they rose to every challenge and continue to do so today. The reason I think I love you so much is because they taught me how.
I have had the opportunity to listen to many Father of the Bride's speeches, and there is a very clear theme. It would appear that all daughters in the world are the most beautiful, stunning, intelligent, engaging, fun, capable, entertaining, compassionate, clever, determined and understanding people on the planet. Not so Lucy. Or so I thought, until I thought about each of those adjectives and realised she's all of that and more. I'm not saying to those other fathers that my daughter wins, but my daughter wins.
Nico, on behalf of your mother and I, we'd like to publicly express our pride in you today. We'd like to express our joy in seeing you sit there next to Lucy, your wife. Nick, I've been giving you advice your whole life. This time I get the chance for one more word, and I'm not going to miss this opportunity. Nico, you're a good communicator, but remember, in marriage, communication also involves listening, and often not saying too much. There are 3 key phrases that you need to practice and use regularly. Yes, dear, you were right. And of course, the big one, I'm sorry.
Luce and Nick, you are beyond perfect. Little Soph seriously hit the parent jackpot, and I cannot wait to watch you guys continue to grow as a family. The hardest part about being in New York is not being around you guys every day. But I know, Luce, you don't need me as much anymore, because when I look at you two, it's so clear you're all each other ever needs.
To Lucy, what can I say? You are the GOAT. You're the most beautiful bride. You're an amazing mother to Sophie, and I am so thrilled that I get to do life with you. From the moment that I met you, there was absolutely no doubt in my mind that I'd met my future wife. You know, I love doing life with you, whether it's days at the pub, our park picnics, or for putting up with me wanting to do the Sydney Morning Herald quiz every single night. You not only light up the room when you're in it, but you make every single one of us a better version of ourselves.
I've waited till the end of this letter to talk about some of the most treasured gifts you have given me, which are my husband, Nick, and my daughter, Sophie. Through sheer stupidity, serendipity, luck, fortune, I found myself one night descending the steps of the Wallara Hotel alongside this man. I didn't spot you straight away, chalking our connection up to alcohol and Nick's incredibly beautiful eyes. But before long, you gave me reason to look more closely. This time, I saw a home, someone I could not just share a life with, but who would look at it every day with the same awe that I have. On May 5th last year, our baby girl arrived. I felt like I'd robbed all the banks in all the world, and I was walking out of that hospital with the biggest bounty possible. Now we are a family, the 3 of us, and you, love, make us perfect. So thank you, love, for everything. Thank you for being here today on our big day, but thank you more for being there on our little days. Yours in gratitude, Lucy.